CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. As negotiations between teachers and the province continue, the province admits that classroom conditions have become more complex. The province responded to an Angus Reid poll that showed most Albertans siding with teachers in the dispute. Education Minister Dimitrios Nicolaitis said in a statement that population growth and classroom complexity are major causes of teachers' difficulties. He also said the province plans to increase salaries and hire more teachers and educational assistants. The province last week received a new proposal from the Alberta Teachers Association, which represents the 51,000 teachers. The two sides will meet again later this week. Alberta Health Services says it's laying off 100 employees and eliminating 300 vacant positions. The vast majority of jobs are in IT, finance, and human resources, along with community engagement and communications. This represents about 0.4% of the AHS workforce. According to the Alberta Union of Provincial Employees, the layoffs impact non-unionized employees, and no doctors or nurses are affected. Border Service agents turned up this morning at the construction site for the new arena. Calgary police officers were also at the scene to ensure the safety of CBSA staff. Calgary police say it was a planned regulatory compliance operation. Border Service agents were conducting immigration checks and status verifications. We've asked Border Services for more details. The agency says it's looking into it and will get back to us. After years of construction and delays, the revitalization of Marda Loop is complete. Work in the southwest neighborhood started in June of 2023. The project brings a new look to the area with sidewalk and mobility upgrades and new public spaces. It was supposed to take 1 year to complete, but delays extended the deadline by 18 months. Local businesses paid the price. The city offered compensation, but businesses say it only covered a fraction of their total loss. The owner of a shop, which just opened, is happy the construction is complete and hopes Calgarians show up to support her business.
We looked around here, we thought this is it. This is where we want to be. We know what this is going to be. It's beautiful. And it's within walking distance for the seniors and the families and the people in the neighborhood, and we're nothing but excited to be here.
In May, several Marda Loop businesses filed a proposed class action lawsuit against the city for $75 million. Anyone heading on Highway 8 toward the mountains will see a new sign honoring a famous name as they leave Calgary. The Stu Hart Memorial Bridge, honoring the wrestling pioneer, was unveiled today. Stu Hart founded Stampede Wrestling in 1948 and played a major role in creating wrestling greats in the legendary dungeon, the basement gym of the Hart Mansion. That includes his son, Brett.
I think it's so fitting that it's a bridge that's named after him, because he was such a strong, solid tank of a man. You know, he was a boulder that just never budged, and was took a lot of pride in the fact that he was an immovable object most of the time.
While the westbound bridge has opened, the eastbound bridge is still under construction but is scheduled to open by fall of 2026. The provincial government says Albertans and frontline healthcare workers want a healthcare system that's easier to access and more responsive. The province is sharing the feedback from a second round of sessions with 2,000 Albertans from earlier this year. Health Minister Adriana LaGrange says the feedback led to 6 major recommendations, among them faster, fairer, and more culturally appropriate access to care, especially in rural, remote, and Indigenous communities. The report also calls for better allocation and coordination of staff, equipment, and infrastructure. The province says these ideas are informing decisions as the government splits Alberta Health Services into 4 new health agencies. The Canadian Medical Association releasing preliminary results from this year's National Physician Health Survey, and the numbers tell a complex story. Nearly half of physicians, 46%, report high levels of burnout, a slight drop from 2021, but still well above pre-pandemic levels. 74% say they've experienced bullying, harassment, or discrimination on the job. And doctors also report spending over 10 hours a week on administrative work, much of it outside of clinic hours.
And a lot of physicians just don't have the resources, whether it's human resources and support and personnel and just investment in the institutions and the settings that we work in to deliver the high quality, effective care that we're trained to do and that we really want to give to patients.
There are some bright spots in the survey. 65% of doctors say they've accessed at least one wellness support, up from just over half in 2021. And more physicians say they're satisfied with their work-life balance. Promise Robotics is opening a factory in Calgary today. It will house the latest advancements in automation and robotics for the home building industry. The company plans to utilize AI to address housing shortages in Canada and the United States. The facility is on Stonehill Drive in the Northeast. The University of Calgary is launching a Master of Finance program. It's designed to address the growing need for technical talent in Calgary's financial sector. The 16-month course includes a 4-month internship or research consulting project. The Haskayne School of Business says the master's program is the first of its kind in Western Canada. The program starts in the fall of 2026 and is already accepting applications. A Calgary park has received a World Urban Park Award. Dale Hodges Park is the winner of the Large Urban Park Award in North America. The category had over 100 nominees. The Northwest Park is being recognized for its transformation from a former gravel pit into a space that serves both the environment and the community. The awards ceremony happened last week in Turkey. Thanks for joining us. We'll have more on the top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6 or anytime online at ctvnews.ca/Calgary.